Okay, you got this. Alright, let's do this. Like my hair?
Of course!
So what's up everyone, my name is Julian, so hi, and happy Pride Month. Here I am doing this intro on the 11th of my birth month, obviously June, and I feel like this is a little bit overdue. I'm drawing a couple people, regardless if it's a celebrity or like an internet star. And by the way, welcome to Drawing This, where we draw YouTubers, musicians, artists, etc., even rappers. Jules Nerdy is given credit for creating this series. He started it all by drawing a bunch of YouTubers, and then we threw in some normal celebrities into the series. It's like a way to like merge everything together, if that's like understandable to you people. So not only YouTubers, but also potentially Twitch streamers, athletes as well, like in a way to like expand like the concept where we draw humans for fun to celebrate an annual period. Here we are drawing a couple people that really tie in with the LGBTQ community. We're gonna draw a couple transgender celebrities. Yes, I brought back the rainbow hair for the first time in approximately 1 year. Yeah, last year during Pride Month, I drew somebody that didn't have to do with Pride Month, and I thought it was really absurd of me drawing 6ix9ine, who's a popular rapper. The reason why I drew him last year is because of his rainbow hair and the pride flag. That's a very, the pride flag has the rainbow colors, and I did a little cringy, I think it's like a 60-second long video of me drawing 6ix9ine and wearing a Polaroid shirt because of the rainbow symbol, or like the rainbow logo. I was drinking some Rainbow Machine juice by Naked. I also wore this rainbow wig. Here I am wearing the same rainbow wig from last year, just to wear some rainbow. Wearing more color. You guys know that I love puns, so this says Happy Pride. I don't know if you guys can really see. Another Amazon shirt. I'm actually showing proof that I do support the LGBTQ community. We got 6 cats that tie in with the colors of the pride flags. So from your left to right, we got this lesbian cat here. We got the rainbow cat here. The bisexual cat, a transgender cat or trans cat, the pansexual cat. And then we have the non-binary cat. Now only 6. I know whoever designed this shirt could have added maybe at least like 4 more cats or 2 more cats, but with a different pride flag. Maybe like an asexual cat or a bigender cat or even a gay men cat. I know this shirt is kind of a weak design, but it's also adorable at the same time. And this is going to be the first part of drawing this trans woman. I actually drew a transgender celebrity before, but I'm going to get to like the further details as we work on a drawing that we're soon going to get to, so don't worry guys. I do support the LGBTQ community, but I'm not part of it whatsoever, so consequently, I'm a straight ally. So we're actually gonna draw 2 transgender celebrities. We're gonna start off with a trans woman. You know what they say, ladies first. Then we're soon gonna start drawing a trans man, which I'm not gonna reveal the name because I want to keep it a secret. But here I am not gonna keep this a secret. I am ready to reveal which trans woman we're gonna start drawing using the color pencils and the oil pastels. I'm just like, let's go. I'm really excited. They're both 11 by 14 poster board drawings, so they are going to be relatively small, so thank goodness, but they're still going to take quite a while for us to create the progress and, applying the strokes and all that stuff. I am not nervous at all. Pride Month is obviously like an annual period during the month of June, like every June. Yeah, it's been a thing since like the late 1960s. The gay rights movement first took place in like New York City, I believe. The whole thing became a thing. It's not just a thing, it's all about like creating a bond or a connection, accepting the gender, who you are, accepting love, not only accepting all that stuff, but also embracing love between like genders, like different genders or the same genders. So that's what Pride is all about. As a normal male, I love who I am. There's plenty of LGBTQ celebrities to draw. I have chose two that are going to be pretty fascinating for you people to experience and for you people to see as an artwork. This trans woman had made a few major achievements during her career. I think she is ravishing. I have recently watched a small, I'm not going to really talk so much about her during this intro because I want this intro to not be super duper extensive, and it's probably already extensive, so apologize that I keep making long intros, and I know I keep on making longer art videos. Forgive me as much as you can, guys. This trans woman is featured in the TV show Orange is the New Black. I don't know if she's still in that TV show. Let's just go ahead and reveal the trans woman that we're gonna start drawing using a few art materials. Her name is Laverne Cox. She is a lovely trans lady from Alabama. I don't really know too much about her. I'm just enough chit-chatting. Let's just go ahead and start drawing her using color pencils and oil pastels. So without any further ado, before we can get to the drawing part, here is the drawing that I had recently did, but only creating the pencil marks and the drawing itself of Laverne Cox. Alright, now we can start drawing Laverne Cox. Let's get to the drawing. So Laverne Cox actually has the same zodiac sign as me, along with her twin brother, M. Lamar, who is still a male to this day. So I'm like, let's go. I made the right choice choosing the right transgender, choosing a good transgender person to draw for Pride Month. We are past the halfway point of the month of June, so I don't know if we're gonna really finish on time. I am feeling a little bit troubled. I'm not trying to panic too hard or worry so much. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit troubled, but I feel like we'll finish on time. But let's not really panic so hard. And here's a lot of things we shouldn't really panic about. So Laverne Cox is the first trans person to portray as a transgender character for the TV show Doubt. She's the first trans lady to win a Daytime Emmy Award. She's the first Black American trans lady to star and produce in Transform Me. She's the first trans person to have a replicated wax figure of herself at Madame Tussauds in London, England. She's the first trans person to be on Cosmopolitan magazine cover. She's also the first trans person to be on a Time magazine cover. And I think this is where she legitimately gained recognition during her acting and activist career, I think it was like early 2013, I believe. There's a Netflix TV show called Orange is the New Black. I have heard of the show before. I'm familiar. The only piece of the show I'm familiar with is Crazy Eyes. Laverne Cox is in Orange is the New Black. as a trans female character, Sophia Burset. And here's a really interesting thing here, like a very, very, like the most interesting thing about the show. So Laverne's character actually had a pre-transitioned flashback. So the crew of the show actually used her twin brother M. Lamar, and M. Lamar's character Marcus was briefly like in the TV show, I think a couple times, like a couple flashbacks, because it wouldn't make sense for Laverne to be a guy again. And as a result of Laverne Cox being on the Netflix series Orange is the New Black, she's the first trans person to have a Primetime Emmy Award nomination for an acting career. Also the first trans person to have a Primetime Emmy nomination since Angela Morley. And Cox definitely won some other interesting awards and I think nominations as well. She has appeared in other TV shows. She has appeared in movies as well, but not that many movies, quite frankly. She has appeared in a few reality shows. She has influenced the transgender community. That's part of the LGBTQ community, obviously. She has her own ice cream flavor that's named after her. She has, in San Francisco, California, which is like one of the most LGBTQ cities. And I really don't know too much about her. I did stick with Wikipedia. I did read some interesting, fascinating things about her. This is legitimately one of the very few times where you get to see me draw these people tying in with the Pride community. And I did watch a 3.5 minute long video a few weeks back where they talked about Laverne Cox and her when she started off as a boy or a male, having a really crappy childhood or an early life, her being bullied around and not acting like a normal boy, and her eventually transitioning to a female, male to female transition or a gender transition. She has her own website, and you're able to find her on social media, so feel free to support her. I'm not following her on any piece of social media whatsoever, so Laverne had spoke out about gender equality and like gay rights, I believe, the LGBTQ rights and all that stuff in front of other people. I mean, she's an activist, so what do you expect, Julian? Okay guys, here's the current progress of the drawing of a trans lady or trans woman, Laverne Cox. I gotta say guys, I am loving or adoring this artwork so far. We are using the colors blue and pink, a couple shades of pink and a couple shades of blue. Blue and pink are some of the colors of the trans flag, and white is included as well. We still included some white, obviously, for Laverne's eyes. Looks like we have legitimately used all of the colors of the trans flag. We're gonna do the same thing when we draw a trans man. I'm still not gonna reveal the name but I will reveal the name of the trans man that we're gonna start drawing using the color pencils and the oil pastels soon. So just hold your horses, guys. It's unsurprising that this artwork is still gonna take quite a while for us to finish, spending long hours, making sure you don't rush that heavily. It's all about patience, taking your time. You guys really get it. Most artists understand that. I'm not gonna really review so much of this drawing and how it's currently looking like, the latest progress that we just did. I want to share my opinions like once we finish this artwork of Miss Cox. You know, I'm just loving the drawing, that's all I'm gonna say. Obviously, we have to work on the other side of the background using the oil pastels, which will be pink, just to like indicate that this is a trans lady, like a legally transitioned trans lady, if that really makes sense to you guys. Still have to work on her outfit. Obviously, we have to work on her hair. I'm kind of like following a couple, maybe, I don't know how many artists precisely on like how, like what they would start with to do these colorful portrait drawings, like working on the face first, well, specifically the eyes, the mouth, the nose, and then they start working on the forehead, the cheeks, the cheekbones, and dimples, etc., even the chin down here. So I'm kind of following their footsteps. Some artists would start on start on a portion of a portrait drawing differently from other artists. Not all artists would start on a certain spot that's the easiest, or a certain spot that's the most difficult, or that's the hardest. Everyone has a different start from their artwork. I'm just like going randomly how I start these artwork and how I finish these artwork. We are splitting this into 2 parts, so the second part will also be the final part of us drawing Laverne Cox, which will be really exciting. Hope we finish this drawing before the end of June. I feel like I'm letting you guys down trying to complete these drawings or paintings, well, primarily drawings, before the end of an annual period. It feels like I'm a student again at school, and I'm trying to complete an assignment, you know, my homework or schoolwork on time before it's too late, before I kind of get in trouble, before I fall behind, my grades going down or diminishing. So I might have to work a little extra harder for the second and final part. So that is going to be the end of this art video here. Stay tuned for more content, guys, and I hope this art video was quite enjoyable to watch. I will see you for another art video where we're going to start using the color pencils and the oil pastels to draw a trans man. So stay tuned again.